going on, everybody? This is Lady Luck here again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Happy Sunday to all of you. I hope you are enjoying your day and your weekend. I am, yes, going to be revisiting something that Candace Owens said. Girl, you're the gift that keeps on giving. um, so Candace Owens went on Piers Morgan's show and said something about, this is why people don't believe the media and all of that. Because they said I wanted the blood of the first lady. No. Yes. Yes. And I'm going to prove that you did say that. Now, the context of it and the meaning behind it is irrelevant. The fact that she said it is not only ridiculous, but it wouldn't hold up in court, Candace. And once again, you have not filed your response to the lawsuit. Are you taking this seriously or not? With the mainstream media, even content creators like myself, we want you to file your legal response to the lawsuit so we can read it. We don't want to go on the conspiracy theories and the blah, blah, blah. We want to read your legal response to the lawsuit because hopefully it will have factual information and evidence, something that can be substantiated in a court of law. That's what we're waiting for. Okay. I don't operate on conspiracy theories, people. I go on facts and evidence. And I know that you would need blood to prove if someone was born a male or female. It would take science to prove that. Something that Candace does not have. But enjoy your week off to do your show. In the meantime, you did say you wanted blood. While, before we pull that up, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the Lady Luck Club and consider becoming a member. We're going to be having a members only live tonight. We lay back and have fun, watch content that I just want to be able to chill out and relax on. And it's something for me to be able to just talk to you guys, the members, and to have a good time. So consider also checking the description of the video for the Dr. Squatch products. We are partnering with them. Please make sure you look at all of the great products that they have. Soap, deodorant, the toiletries that your young men can use to have them feeling clean and fresh, smelling good. The soap products does get you clean. Actually, I have a couple favorites myself that I just enjoy the smell and scent. My boys love it. So make sure you buy some Dr. Squatch products and the description below on the products that are tagged. That is the way that the channel gets the commission and it all goes towards the channel. We have StreamYard and Xfinity and blah, blah, blah. So thank you all so much. I appreciate you all support, all of you out there. Make sure you're sharing the videos and the content. Tell everybody about the Lady Luck Club. And yes, we're calling Candace out because she did say she wanted the blood of the first lady. All right, so let's get to it. I want to pull up the video first of her talking to Piers. And I'm not going to play the entire video. I am going to play parts of it just so you guys can see the point to where she kind of goes into this. And it's almost as if she forgets what she says. It's like, Candace, what are you doing? You did say that. So we're going to play this portion here, and then I'm going to go to her video on her podcast where she said she wanted the blood of the first lady. I'm laughing because you can't make this up. Candace, you continue to dig this hole for yourself, and we're just all waiting for the legal response to the lawsuit filing, please. But either way, all right, this is News and Java YouTube channel. Make sure you guys go check them out. They posted up this clip here, and I actually made a comment and timestamped where she said that she did not say that she wanted the blood of the first lady. And I know I did a video on that, Candace. Yes, I did. So I guess she's talking to me when she's talking about the media. No one believes me. No, the words came out of your mouth, not mine. But let's get to it.
Do this, right? Actually, because we were in communication with her legal team long before she launched this website, we never asked for something that deep. We literally gave her a list of 21 yes or no questions and asked her to just answer it on the record. Also offered to fly over to Paris and interview.
I think he had asked her, hold on, let me go back.
To launch a lawsuit. I would probably just release a few photos if we're playing devil's advocate here.
But ultimately, the easiest and quickest and best way to prove to me that you're a woman, and I'm not disputing that you're a woman, I think you probably are. I know you like to cast doubt on people's gender and sexuality, so I'll just leave it floating, hoping that someone in the internet world grabs it and makes me tons of money with is Candace male or female? But my point is this. You would be able to prove it to me by taking a simple sex test, right? You would just say, here we are, here are the results, here's the sex test. That's the best way to do this, right?
Come on, Candace.
Actually, because we were in communication with her legal team long before she launched this website, we never asked for something that deep. We literally gave her a list of 21 yes or no questions and asked her to just answer it on the record. Also offered to fly over to Paris and interview Brigitte to get her side of the story. Before we even launched the first episode of the Becoming Brigitte series, we were in communication and offered them a chance to rebut. And they came back and said, we don't have to submit anything to prove that she is a woman, and we don't want to answer your questions. I've published those legal letters. It's the reason why people that watch this series are just not believing the media when they pretend that this was like, oh, Candace wanted the blood of the first lady. No. Also, she's not suing, obviously.
No, you say, Candace? I put that video up and I literally made that the thumbnail. Candace. Okay. So she claims she didn't say that, right? Candace, I am very thorough, honey. And I do sometimes watch her videos. I mean, she's an international headliner. She's comical in some manners and in some ways, and in other ways, it's just like, I don't take her seriously unless, the topic is about, something going on with hurting or harming children, or when she's talking about her life and her children, her family, I don't, she's a mom. She has kids herself. That's why it's so weird for her to be going on this tangent about this. And yes, here we are. Be going on this tangent about this and to make it seem as if she didn't ask for blood of the first lady. Yes, you did. So here is the video. I'm going to show you all. Boom. Actually, I'm going to put myself side by side. And I want you all to see. I actually left a comment in Candace's video here. And I timestamped it. And I said, you did ask for blood, Candace, but told Piers Morgan that you didn't ask for blood. Because she did ask for blood.
Example, I'll send my doctors to take your blood.
There you
figure
go.
it out. And
let's go back a little bit.
Because they decide to be forthcoming.
I don't know if Candace was just on it today, where she was just on this day where she was just pissed because they sued her. And she didn't think twice about half of the things that came out of her mouth in this video, because everything that you say can and will be used against you in a court of law once you've been sued, Candace. So she wasn't thinking about that, people. But she said some of the most outlandish things in this video. This is the same video where she said, you were born a man, you will die a man. And this came out of her mouth. So for her to say, oh, that's why the people don't believe the media, because they say some of the most outlandish things. Oh, okay. Well, let's just go on to you saying some of the most outlandish things then, Candace.
Like I said, the reason that it's a very small club at the tippity top is because there are very few people that are sadistic enough to harm children. And they protect each other, and they're willing to go through great lengths to do that. And so it's going to be incumbent upon us, the people, to come together with the facts, to do these series, to continue to create a quote unquote frenzied response. My frenzied fans. Yeah, my fans get pretty frenzied on the topic of pedophilia, Brigitte. You're right. On the topic of grooming, all the things that we learned throughout your series of what the people around you were.
Those could be viable arguments, Candace. But one, you're not an attorney. Two, that is not the same as you accusing her of being born a man and taking away her motherhood, saying that she did not give birth 3 times. Now that I will never agree to. You're a mother. I'm a mother. I know exactly what my body went through when I was pregnant. When I had to give birth, and I gave birth via C-section. That hurt. Candace, you gave birth 4 times. You're taking away someone's motherhood, and for what? But let's continue on. No one said that we should agree with any act of grooming whatsoever. But that is a totally different concept, and you'll find out in court from someone being born one gender or the other.
We're up to, we can get more than frenzied, actually. So if you think throwing in that's a scary thing, calling us frenzied, oh, I don't want to be considered frenzied. I want to be considered polite. I look the other way when someone's grooming a child. Get out of my face. Literally, get out of my face. I'm not the one to mush. You can mush your husband, but don't mush me. Okay?
Oh, boy.
Really sick of this. I'm getting really sick of Brigitte Macron and the BS here that has just been flying everywhere from France to America, protecting what I view to be a sadistic syndicate. I said what I meant. And I want to be also clear. I think you're a man. I think it's beyond obvious that we're born a man. You may want to split hairs about, well, I'm really a woman. I feel on the inside, I'm a woman. An insulting wig that you're wearing. It's ridiculous. It's like you're laughing at us. Okay? You can try to split hairs in how you feel and how you've always felt like a woman. What I'm saying is that you were born a man and you will die a man.
You see this?
That's the point I'm making. So give us a sample. I'll send my doctors to take your blood. Figure it out real quick. However you want to go about this. Hey, how about just giving...
So you didn't say to give us a sample or send my doctors out real quick to take your blood? You didn't say that, Candace. Here's the thing. This is what I'm trying to just improve in this video. The words came out of your mouth. Let's hear that again. Because, I'm just the media, because I know I did a video on it with a thumbnail. Candace wants the blood of the first lady. I said that. But you said that. And I'm repeating what you said.
What I meant. And I want to be also clear. I think you're a man. I think it's beyond obvious that we're born a man.
So upset about a lawsuit.
You may want to split hairs about, well, I'm really a woman. I feel on the inside, I'm a woman. An insulting wig that you're wearing. It's ridiculous. It's like you're laughing at us. Okay? You can try to split hairs in how you feel and how you've always felt like a woman. What I'm saying is that you were born a man and you will die a man. That's the point I'm making. So give us a sample. I'll send my doctors to take your blood. Figure it out real quick. However you want to go about this. Hey, how about just giving us some pictures again of you?
See, you did say that, Candace. We heard it twice. So, the context to what you said, that's something you'll have to defend in court. Because YouTube is not court. But you said the words. The words came out of your mouth. And this is why you don't go on your podcast after being served a 219-page defamation lawsuit from the president of a country. This is why you sit down, you go pray, spend time with your children. You tell your husband, you know what? I'm not doing a show today because I'm mad. I'm mad as hell. So I'm not even going to touch the microphone. I'm just going to embrace my family and just not think about this for today. And then you talk with your attorney, and then you go over how you could respond on a platform, on a public platform, so that the words that you speak don't come around and boomerang and hit you in the head in the court of law when the opposing party's attorney is presenting this to the jury. Since you're not filing a motion for dismissal, this is going to be played in court, Candace. And To lie and say you did not say those words, it's just futile. I don't care what the context is. That's not for me to decide. That's for the jury. But I simply pointed out that you said the words. And hopefully next time you would think about what you say, especially when you're angry and you're upset. No one likes to get hit with a lawsuit. But you have the money to get attorneys. Get your attorneys on it. Get them to file their legal response on your behalf. And let your response do the talking for you. The end. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I do enjoy, putting people in check so they can understand this is not going to fare well for you at this rate, Candace. You keep digging this hole for yourself and you're taking off time to go do a season 2. I don't care if you do it or not. I'm just simply saying, at least prioritize your task that you need to do. The legal response is more important than that. Get that done, and then do whatever it is you're going to do with your shows, because you're going to do it anyway. No one's here to stop you, but let's get the legal response filed to the court. All right. So thank you all so much. Make sure you hit the like button and share it. I'm going to tag her in it. I know you've seen my other video, girl. So but you said it. You're not getting the blood of the first lady. That will be denied. But you guys make sure you take care and check out the playlist on the channel for the international headliner, Candace Owens. Oh, girl, you're the gift that keeps on giving. All right. We can last as long as you can. And, it is what it is. You guys take care. And until the next one, Lady Luck Club out. Deuces.